What is up, YouTube, and welcome back to another video, man. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about the death of South Asian dating authenticity. A lot of these Americanized South Asians, right, from what I've seen, will tend to say things about how they want like a traditional lifestyle, how they want that traditional wife, how they want to eventually settle down with that Indian girl who has those girl next door type of vibes, traditional values, not out and about doing crazy shit all the time, right? Not going out to the club, more so of a housewife type of girl who might stay home, loves to cook, right? Traditional values, very embraced in the culture, the South Asian culture, the Indian culture, right? But I think a lot of times, a lot of South Asian guys themselves don't really themselves know what they actually want. And again, this is going to offend a lot of guys watching these videos, but this is the brutal reality of some of you guys. The fact is, you guys deep down, I really think, don't want this, you know? I don't know what it is, but I know so many people, South Asians, friends of friends, former friends, they're literally obsessed with like chasing the exact opposite of all the values that I just described when it comes to traditional South Asian values. You ask 7 out of 10 brown dudes, right, what they want in their partner, they will list everything that I just said, but it's like the second some white girl comes into their life, right, or the second, they go out, they meet a white chick, it's like they'll throw out all the values out the window to just chase that white chick or to chase some other chick that's not in tune in their culture. And I don't know what it is, but a lot of Indian guys have this obsession with white women for some reason. I don't know why, but hey, it is what it is, I think deep down, if a beautiful, like, blonde white girl were to ask out an Indian guy, on a date, or like were to date an Indian guy, the Indian guy will literally tune out all the stuff that they had said about their traditional cultural values and low-key still go on the date with that white woman or with that woman of another race, because deep down I really think that they truly don't care. They like the idea of having a traditional lifestyle, how their parents raised them, but deep down they know if that hot Stacy or Becky or white girl comes into their life and wants to date them, they know very well that they would go ahead and date them, man. And I think deep down, a lot of South Asian men, they truly themselves, especially millennials, right, born in the 90s, they truly themselves don't know what they want. And the ones that do know what they want, it's probably not, deep down, it's not what aligns with their South Asian traditional values, man. That authenticity, what they truly want, is just completely fabricated, right? They'll tell you that they want that traditional wife, that traditional culture, somebody who's well cultured, they want that family, that kid, right? But really, it's not very authentic, They're just doing it because they want to please their parents. There are a lot of brown guys out there that are straight up F-boys, okay? And me at one point too, to be completely honest, was like that. Now it's different with me because I'm still a single brown guy. I don't have any kids. I'm not married, right? I'm still on the bachelor lifestyle. But even so, the fact that there's still plenty of brown guys out there, especially the ones in America who have families or are in these relationships with brown women, right? Still behind their back, right? They're still going out chasing women. They're still going on dates with white women, women of other races, And yet, deep down, I think really they don't want that traditional lifestyle. I think a lot of them really would prefer that Playboy American type of lifestyle. And this is something that a lot of brown guys are never going to fully admit, but it's the fact that a lot of guys are just so thirsty, they're not satisfied with the relationships that they're in. They're not satisfied with, their Indian wife or their Indian girlfriend, right? Or, they just didn't get enough action, I guess, so to speak, when they were younger. And now that they've kind of just leveled up their lifestyle, they have more money, right? Maybe they dress better now. They're seeing more access to women as opposed to when they did when they were younger. And now it's like, all the things that they weren't able to do when they were younger, it still now comes out later on in life. And the problem is, they're still in these relationships with other Indian women. Some of them might be married. Again, some of them might have kids. But when they're out with the boys, hanging out with the boys, a lot of brown guys, they'll still chase other women even when they're in serious relationships. And again, I'm not hating on all brown guys. Not all brown guys are like that. But there's still a good percentage of people out there, South Asians, that do this. And again, it's not my responsibility to go and, tell their brown girlfriend or tell their brown wife that they're doing all this stuff behind their back. I'm not like that, right? At the end of the day, it's their own problem. If something happens and they get in trouble, I don't want any part of it, right? But at the end of the day, it's kind of sad to see that authenticity of Indians, South Asians. A lot of them, when it comes to their dating life, it's never really been 100% authentic. A lot of them don't really know themselves what they want. They think they want that lifestyle, right? With that girl next door, that stay-at-home wife, right? Maybe, taking care of the kids, cleaning, cooking, doing all that, not up to trouble, not hoeing it up at the club. And yet, a lot of these brown guys who have that, right, still are chasing the exact opposite of what they claim that they want. Chasing, all these women that go out to the clubs, chasing women, white women, that obsession with white women outside of their race, right? And it's crazy to think that, there's so many brown guys out there that still just haven't come to grasp with 100% authenticity. They just aren't 100% satisfied with, the beautiful life that a lot of these guys have, having a kid, having, being married or being in a serious relationship with, a traditional brown girl. But deep down, they're out there still chasing women at the club, man. And again, I have plenty of brown friends who do not do this, who are actually still very authentic. But at the same time, I know a lot of brown guys through friends of friends, through family friends, who still have this shady side to them, who aren't 100% authentic within themselves to know what they want, man. And it's crazy to see, And it's crazy, in America, if you go out to like a nightclub and you see a bunch of brown dudes, I guarantee you 1 out of every 4 brown guys that you'll see in the club who's a little older, in their 30s or late 20s, is in that relationship, might have a family, might be in a serious relationship, might already have started a family with the woman, might have a kid, might already be in a serious relationship with an Indian woman. 1 out of every 3, 1 out of every 4 brown guys, if you go out, you'll see they're probably doing things that are a little bit sketchy behind their woman's back, man. This whole placeholder family, this placeholder effect of having a serious girlfriend or a wife just to please your parents, right? Just to please your family, when deep down you yourself aren't being authentic on what you really want, Maybe deep down you still want the Playboy lifestyle. Maybe deep down you want white women. A lot of brown people aren't being 100% authentic, and that is the facts, man. You feel bad for these type of kind of South Asian F-boys who never really grew up, who never really know what they truly want. They've just never really had it within themselves to be authentic because they're so scared of displeasing their parents, right? And that's kind of the dark part about South Asian culture in a way, because a lot of families are very strict to the point where you have a lot of their sons just doing things to please their parents. Again, the whole placeholder effect, placeholder girlfriend, placeholder Indian girlfriend, placeholder wife, right? Just so they can maintain ties with their family when, you know, deep down, they still want that playboy lifestyle. Really, man, if you're South Asian and you fall into this boat, man, I highly urge you to really dig deep within yourself and ask yourself, what is it you truly want? Do you really want a marriage? Do you really want this serious girlfriend, the serious commitment? Do you really want that family with a kid, you know? Or are you just doing this to please your parents, but deep down, you know when you have the chance, you're going to sneak off and fulfill those desires that you never fulfilled when you were younger, man. So, anyways, guys, those are my thoughts on the death of authenticity for South Asian dating. Kind of a dark video, but this is something that I want to address, you know. I really think that a lot of South Asians shouldn't rush it into marriage regardless of what their parents or their family wants for them, because a lot of these guys end up kind of going down the dark South Asian F-boy route where, you know, every chance they get to sneak off, they'll go hang out with their other boys, they'll go to the club and try and get their other desires fulfilled. And it's sad because back at home, you know, they have that beautiful wife and kid. And, you know, if you're a South Asian guy, before you get married, truly ask yourself, what is the lifestyle that you want? What do you really want? Anyways, guys, that is it for today's video. Like, comment, subscribe, drop a comment below. Let me know your thoughts, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace.